I finally got a set of OEM 08 to 14 STI BBS wheels for the hatch. I've wanted a set of these for a little while now, and I was able to get this set for 400 bucks, no tires. There is a little bit of curb rash on them. I'll fix that this weekend. I have the BBS center cap coming, so these STI ones will disappear. It's just the black center cap with the BBS logo in there. It was an option on older model STIs like this one where they'd come with a true BBS center cap and not one that just said STI. So all of those are going to be coming off. They're going to have BBS center caps. I'm debating painting the wheels or powder coating them. I'm not entirely sure. I think the silver will look pretty good on the hatch. I wanted the polished set, but I'm not going to complain for 400 bucks for a set of OEM STI BBS wheels. That's just an absolute steal. So with this guy right here though, I want to get some more work done on this so that way it can be running and driving by tomorrow evening. So I got our new fog light covers in, and huge shout out to the guys over at Fast WRX. They sent me a little sticky note on the inside of the boxes that said, love the content. Love your guys' stuff. I actually just ordered a front lip from them for this car that'll be here next Friday for the STI, because the one that came on here was like an eBay special one, and it just did not fit well with that front mount intercooler for some reason. I do need to finish cleaning up that bumper. I'm not going to worry about it right now for the cut lines that I did do on it. We got our brand new fog light covers, like I said, and this just makes me want to repaint the entire car, dude. Aspen white, like fresh painted, looks so freaking good, and I would like to just buy a new bumper, but it's like, is it worth it? It's a daily. It sees a lot of abuse. I don't know. I also got the new steering rack bushings in, and we also have our base tune from Mr. Josh for the car. Like I said, this car is EPA green speed compliant. Luckily with 2004 STIs, they did not come with secondary air injection, so we don't have to worry about that. We have 07 STI TGVs on here, a Cobb catted downpipe, all the good stuff on here to be able to make this a fun, reliable street car. So let's take it easy. Let's get some fog light covers in on this guy, and then we'll flash our new tune on here. I already have this box open for this side, so I figured we would just do this one first. Why not, right? Bumper on the car. You just slide them in their homes. Dude, I need to repaint the whole freaking bumper, man. So I'll just take the bumper off, man. Dude, that Aspen white looks so much better than this bumper. It's this one tab back here. There we go. But this side clipped in real nice. What the hell? Why isn't this side? How's this thing look with actual fog light covers? I know you guys want me to get rid of the bumper straps too, so I need a new bumper and fenders for that. That looks good! Looks like an 05 STI, or 04 STI. Looks like a blob eye, man. I like it. What about with the grill in there? That looked good. It'll look better with the front lip on there and everything like that too, but I'm about it, man. Now let's flash our base tune onto this guy. So that way, once we get our power steering rack, we can get it started. Actually, I could probably take off the accessory belt and no, there's no point. There's no point. Let's get this thing married up. That's a good looking 05 right there, or 04. Gotcha, I've already updated this thing. Come on. Gotcha. Connectors, hang on, test connectors. Cool, test connectors are good. I forgot about the test connectors, man. I always forget about the test connectors. I cannot wait to have this car back, dude. Love me the hatch. The hatch is a blast, but dude, this car, it's gonna be like a traditional Subaru, man. We got like the rally style wheels, which a lot of people were asking the sizes on those 1552s. They are 18 by 8.5 plus 35 or 38, I don't remember off the top of my head. On a 245, 35, 18. It's the same tire size I'm gonna be running on the WRX for right now. But honestly, dude, they fit perfect. I have a discount code down in the description if you guys wanna snag any of 1552's wheels. Save yourself a little bit of money, snag whatever you want. I really like their Turbo Max. It's a pretty money looking wheel. But for the meantime, we'll let this thing finish flashing. Scooter bop. We're at 30%. Change map successful. Turn and leave key off. Sick. Base tune. Loaded onto our STI. Couple more small things I can go ahead and knock out up here. So this is our fuel pump wire for the power supply to the hard wire. I went ahead and I just made this. That's one of the old fuses I had sitting around. If I don't have to buy a brand new one, I would rather not, because these are like 10 bucks. But what it is it will just hook up to the battery. It's got an inline 25 amp fuse. This will connect up to the power supply going back to the fuel pump back there. So that way if there's ever a surge in power or anything like that, it's got a fuse in line, so it'll pop the fuse and we won't have any major problem. So we can get this wired in. And then Amazon is out for delivery right now with all the little vacuum caps that I have needed for the engine bay and whatnot, so we can get those in also. And then at that point, this engine is ready to start aside from that power steering rack. If I try to start the car right now, it will literally kill this power steering pump, and those things are like 700 bucks, and I really don't want to have to buy a new one. So fully taking advantage of the weather right now, since it is like 38 degrees. That's the warmest it's been in a little while. Hadouken. Quick tug test. Good. Heat gun. Sounds like it. We got fuel pressure. How sick. Look at that. Hardwired fuel pump. Sweet. Amazon just dropped off my little vacuum plug kit, like 10 bucks, dude. You get a whole bunch of different little like vacuum caps and whatnot. The AVCS plug put back in down there because I forgot about it. Got the turbo inlet plugs all plugged up for the ones we're not using. I either have to go down under, this pipe isn't in permanently, but I have to go down there and either swap that fitting out for this one, since I have the 3MI drain hose, or go down there and cap the other end of the Y fitting, which I think I'll just cap the other end of the Y fitting because it's going to be a huge pain to even be able to like try to secure that to the block. So I think I'll just cap it. I'm going to try to get oil pressure.
Really?
If I can get this off and then pull that out. Now my fuel pump won't work.
Dang it, you're right, it is cold out today.
I told you, and you wanted to wash your car.
I still want to wash my car.
Oh, I should probably not. That washer right there.
I just sit here and do little...
What?
Your fog light covers made me realize how jacked off the front bumper is on this. Those fog light covers are pristine.
What was all the weird noises I just heard?
Ooh.
Did you hear those?
Yeah.
What were those?
What are you trying to do right now?
Build oil pressure.
Oh. I'm guessing you have an oil pressure thing in the car?
I have an oil pressure sensor, but it's not gonna, well, it should tell me something.
As long as the sensor's working.
It says 19, 18, 17.
Okay, you got pressure.
Nothing leaking out the bottom. Nothing leaking out the bottom, baby.
Solid.
I'm gonna plug in rear row 2. I think
Then you're gonna try and start it?
Oh, it will start. Why wouldn't it start?
I mean, it should.
I mean, there's...
You got no alternator hooked up though.
It's not gonna run for long.
Yeah. Start it.
Are you generating electricity?
Yes.
I'm not ready.
We're going at about...
I don't know where to put my phone.
Going at about 12 RPM.
What was that? What was that? What was that?
What's hot?
What's hot?
Yeah. There was like a crispy bacon sounding thing right here.
What?
Yeah.
What? What do you mean? What's
I mean,
that noise?
I don't know.
What does that smell?
You smell it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a electrical, like a burning electrical smell. Like hot electrical smell.
So not entirely sure what just happened on the first go around. Making a weird noise. Matt and I both smelled a weird smell. I don't know what it would be. It couldn't.
Could have been the alternator. It's not spinning.
You really think the alternator would start making that sound?
I said it couldn't have been the alternator. It's not spinning.
Yeah. So.
Your AC?
I guess it could be AC. Oh, I'm gonna do one more thing before we start it. I'll hand you the camera beforehand. We put the last AOS line on. We didn't really think that'd be a big factor, but I guess if the whole block is losing crankcase pressure and it's all just venting straight to the atmosphere, that could make some weird issues. I don't know. We double checked everything, so something is making a noise.
The question is what?
What is it?
That is always the question. What is making this noise?
It's our favorite game. Oh, well, it sucked some cooling down. All right, time for round 2. What's that noise? It can't run for very long. Did you put the fuse back in?
Yeah.
I'm gonna just touch you down. We have oil pressure, so.
We got oil pressure, we got fuel pressure.
And we have no check engine lights, too. All right, round 2. Good first attempt.
Indeed. Disconnect your AC.
Good.
Fuck it. Beautiful.
That's how we remove AC belts.
Yeah.
All right, I cut the belt off, so I guess we'll see if it's the AC. If
I'm
it's
like
not,
I'm like 90% sure it's AC.
it can't be timing component. I know I timed it properly. I have all the videos of me timing it.
Did you take the pin out?
I did take the pin out.
Okay.
I know I timed it properly. It's an OEM tensioner. It's an OEM water pump. All the pulleys are brand new. Everything's tightened down. Guess we'll see what happens.
I don't think you have enough to start it.
We take perfectly good running cars and we tear them apart. And what do we tear them apart for? Why? Why? Like, why do we do this?
Because we have problems. You know, 3 years ago I wanted to make a video on this. Before I even did YouTube. But just the idea behind modifying cars and how it like mentally affects how you feel about normal cars and driving something normal, even though you know you don't necessarily need to spend money on it.
Have you driven a normal car and then after a while you're like, I'm fucking bored of this?
Yes.
Like, I expect
That's what I'm saying, but if you never modified cars in the first place, you probably wouldn't have given a shit.
No.
You would have just seen a car driving down the road and you would have been like, oh, that's a cool car.
Yeah.
And then just, that would have been it.
And now it's like I see someone in a modified Subaru drive down the street, I'm like, hey, me too. Let's do it. And then I do it and this happens, I'm like, fuck this thing.
Yeah.
And then like 2 weeks later when I'm driving it around everywhere, I'll be like, I love this car. None of us are sane.
We're just financially strange.
None of us are sane. Look at that, there's Melanie. I bet she'd agree. Sound that bad?
Imagine like taking a big rough rock and dragging it on a big piece of steel.
Bro, I literally didn't touch the short block at all.
Just listen.
Stop! That sounds awful.
See what I'm saying?
This legit sounds like something is wrong with the short block.
Yeah, like a scrapey scrape.
Which doesn't make sense. I didn't touch the short block.
And it ran.
That doesn't make sense. I mean, I don't want to say it knocked, but it had a lot of fucking piston slap.
Yeah.
When I was driving it before. This is karma vibes right here. This is karma vibes.
You're with me though, right? It doesn't sound good.
No, that legit sounds like the short block is
like
fucked.
Scrapey scrape.
Yeah. It doesn't sound like it's knocking, but it sounds like...
It sounds like metal scraping on metal.
Which would...
Inside something.
Yeah. It can't be the cylinder heads because it's stock cams. I swapped out the valve springs, but that's not going to make that sound.
Yeah. Stock cams, stock lash, we didn't change any of that. Stock valves, they were pressure checked, they were good. We put a new head gasket on there. There's like, what?
I don't know.
What?
The short block worked fine before and nothing's been tampered with it.
No, we didn't touch the short block at all. I fucking hate cars, dude. Shut it off! That sounds like rod knock.
Yeah?
It's either really fucking bad piston slap or rod knock. Dude, that's all I heard.
Like heavy.
Like heavy. Dude, I honestly think this block is fine. This is why I didn't want to reuse this block. This is the exact reason.
Yeah, at this point I would tear down because as much as that sucks, I would tear down because you have brand new turbo on there.
Yeah, we don't want to destroy
Heads, everything else.
We literally don't want to destroy all the components. So I think at this point, this is Karma 2.0. This is Karma 2.0. I knew it. I knew going into it that I shouldn't have used this engine, and I did it anyways. And I'm not stressed about it because we could tear apart this engine with a new short block here and fix it in what, a day? Make a phone call real quick.
You gotta go take some pictures?
Yeah. This is not good. Why does this happen with every blob eye I get, man?
We've had a lot. I mean,
I've only had two. I've had two blob eyes.
Please leave your message.
I was gonna part that car out originally. I was gonna fucking part that thing out.
look how many people like it.
And look at, I like it. That's the problem. That's the problem with me. I buy Subarus and I like them, and then I'm like, I don't want to part it out, except for that 07 because I didn't have a title for it. I'm not mad at you. I'm just disappointed. You know, you know what the bright side is? With no engine in it, you know how easy it'll be to change that power steering rack? So that's where I'm gonna end it on this one. I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. I'm just annoyed. I wanted to drive this car. I just wanted it to be done with, but it's whatever. It legit is giving off Karma vibes. It's like Karma's soul of misfortune for blob eyes is back for some reason. Because this literally happened almost damn near the exact same last time, except last time it was a valve issue and not a short block issue. So I think it'll just end up being a rod piston motor. It's whatever, it's no big deal. I knew the car's 200K miles on it. We have absolutely no idea how many miles are on that short block. That short block could have 100,000 miles on it. It could have 40,000. We don't know. It's like 8 years old. Built motors don't give you more reliability for daily driving. They give you more reliability to hold more power reliably, but not overall drivability reliability. That could be a catchphrase, man. I'm gonna coin that. Anyway, it sucks. We'll get it fixed. It's no big deal. For me, I mean, it's no big deal. If you guys liked the video, you know what to do. Go to hit that like button, turn to black, blue, green, yellow, purple, silver, sand, whatever color it turns for you. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel and you want to be, one of these corners, no idea which one I'll put it in quite yet. But with that, catch you guys on the next one. Probably be taking the engine out of this, so peace out, homies. Woo!